Hey ho, it's Sexy Demille with a brand new video. Welcome everybody to a brand new video. In today's video, I kind of just want to sit down and I want to show you guys something that's pretty fucking awesome. I want to introduce you guys to somebody who you have never ever met on my channel. In fact, I only met her yesterday. Just give me 1 second, I'm gonna bring her to the camera. So ladies and gentlemen, I want everyone to say hello to she's clawing at me. I want you all to say, oh my god, where's she going? Oh, she's on my bed. She absolutely loves my bed. Ladies and gentlemen, I want you all to meet Cupcake. Now, unfortunately, she's not the type of cat that likes to be held a lot, and quite honestly, she just likes to kind of walk around and do her own thing, so it is kind of hard for me to get her on camera for this video. However, I will take a few photos of her, and I will put them across the screen right now, just so you guys can see what she looks like. She's absolutely adorable, she's part of the family, and my mom decided to name her Cupcake. If that was my decision, I probably wouldn't have named her Cupcake, because whenever I think of Cupcake, I think of this person. But anyway, I met Cupcake for the first time yesterday. This is actually my Christmas present from my mom. I thought that she was only going to get me a microphone and that was going to be it, which I would have been fine with. But I come home and I see that there is a little kitten on the sofa just sitting there kind of looking around all confused. And I immediately fell in love, but I didn't know it was mine. I kind of had a feeling it was mine though, because my girlfriend kind of like told me a little bit about it, but I didn't think it was actually going to happen. I didn't think my mom was actually going to get me a kitten. We ended up adopting her from a shelter, and she is 20 weeks old at this point, so she's still a baby, she's still a little baba, and she's getting acquainted with everything around here. Like, she is very scared a lot of the times. She hides a lot. Like, she'll go under my wardrobe, and the only way for me to get her is to go on my stomach and really like extend my arm under my wardrobe to try and get her. But she's, you know, she's getting used to everything. We bought her a bunch of stuff today. Like, we bought her something to sleep on. We bought her, like, a bunch of toys and cat litter and all that stuff. And she's really well behaved. She hasn't caused any problems. She tends to meow once in a while, but other than that, I'm just completely in love. This is one of the greatest Christmas presents I've ever gotten, and yeah, I instantly fell in love with her. She's adorable, and I didn't exactly know for sure if she was mine, but then my mom was like, you know, we can keep her if you want, and I was like, yes, let's keep her. She's mine. Oh, she's so adorable. I got her some food today, some water. I really, really want to take care of her, make sure that she is, you know, getting everything that she needs. But of course, I am going to discipline her. I did my own research, seeing, like, you know, what's okay, what's not okay, how much food she needs, you know, what type of behavior is acceptable and not acceptable, and how to control that behavior. As you can see, she's just in the back there, just in the corner. She loves to explore. Whenever I don't bother her, whenever I'm, like, you know, not holding her or whatever like that, she literally just walks around the place. Either that or she's sleeping for like 15 hours a day. She's a very lazy cat, and now she's on top of my pillow. Like, this is what I mean. She just loves to explore. Okay, so I think she's found her little place. She's found her little... Oh, now she's gonna be pulling on the curtains. Oh, this is one of those things I didn't want her to do. I was thinking to myself that she wasn't going to pull on curtains because she hasn't so far, but if she starts doing that, well, then I guess I'm just gonna, like, you know, control her behavior a little bit. I did my research, and I found out that if she's doing something wrong and you don't want her to do something, you need to just, like, tap her on the nose and say no. It's kind of like a little signal for her to say, like, stop doing that. That's not okay. And eventually they pick up on that behavior and they realize that things like that are not okay, and then, you know, it's kind of like learned behavior. As you guys can see, she's black and white. I don't even know what breed of cat she is. Are there different breeds of cat? I know there are different breeds of dog, but are there different breeds of cat? You know, I'm gonna shut up. It's probably a really stupid question. Of course there are. Obviously there are different breeds of cats. Fucking lions are breeds of cats. Either way, she's just sitting there real content right now. She is not really looking to get bothered. I think she's just cleaning herself right now. Last night I ended up sleeping with her. I was just sleeping in my bed, and she just jumped up into my bed and then, like, laid on top of the blanket while I was sleeping. But in the morning, she wasn't there. In the morning, she jumped off and she went to sleep somewhere else. I don't know where the fuck she went. Most likely because in my sleep, I tend to move around a lot. So she probably wasn't comfortable with the fact that I was moving all the fucking time. Or maybe at some point she felt like she was trapped and that I was, like, trying to hurt her or something like that. I'm sure that as she grows older, I will get to the point where maybe it is okay for her to sleep in the same bed because, like, you know, she's gonna be a lot bigger. She's obviously gonna be able to put up with my shit. But I did my research, and she is very, very nervous around people right now. Even around me. She is the most comfortable with me because she spent the most time with me. Like, she'll let me around her and let me pet her and stuff like that. However, if I get up and I start like moving really quickly, she's gonna get like really scared and kind of like run over to wherever she feels comfortable. And so as a result, when she does that, I found out online that when she's really scared and she goes to a place where she's comfortable, you're not supposed to go after her and try to get her out of there. Just let her take her time, and eventually she'll come out for food or water, or, you know, just being comfortable. I remember previously today, she ran under the wardrobe because she was scared, and I was kind of like looking at her from underneath the wardrobe, just like, you know, checking up on her, and she was just kind of like in a corner, just kind of looking outside, just, you know, examining the place and stuff like that. But then eventually I came here, I got a little bit of gameplay for my next gameplay highlights video. I just sat here, I was playing some Call of Duty. I didn't even pay attention to her because I knew that she would be okay. I ended up like cleaning some important parts of my room because under my wardrobe was ridiculously dusty, and I didn't think that was okay to leave her with that. So I ended up just pulling everything from out of there, just giving the whole place a good vacuum. I mopped up a little bit of that dust as well because there was like dust stuck to the ground. It was so bad. I told myself that if she wants to go under there, that's fine, but just I want it to be clean. I want it to be safe. I don't want her to like inhale dust and shit because that's really fucking bad. And I was sitting here, I was just getting some gameplay, and then I got up to go to the toilet, and she was right behind me on my bed, just, you know, chilling. So I think I found out that I just need to be really patient with her. I don't have to force her to do anything that she doesn't want to. I got her some food, I put it on the ground, she ate a little bit of it, and now she's doing really well. I think she's extremely healthy. I mean, she looks very healthy to me. I don't really have much experience with pets because this is actually my first ever pet. Surprisingly, I've answered this before in Q&A videos, but I've actually never owned a pet, so this was a very weird experience for me because I didn't really know how to take care of a pet, and I felt like I was failing her. But she actually seems to be doing really well with all the stuff that we bought her, all the little toys and stuff. She seems to be a lot happier now, at least if you leave her the fuck alone, which I know cats are like that. They don't want to be bothered, they just want to be left the fuck alone, which is completely fine, you know. I mean, I don't really mind that because a lot of the times I am busy and I have to focus on my own things. I reckon that if I had a dog, the dog would just want attention all the fucking time, which is fine. I mean, I hope I get a dog one day. I would absolutely love to have a dog. But I think for now, considering how busy I am when, you know, gaming and YouTube and stuff like that, I think a cat would be really chill because, one, I live in an apartment and I think cats are allowed, but dogs aren't because dogs are like super loud and all that stuff. But cats are a little bit more, you know, preservative, and they're much quieter, and they're not going to cause issues with neighbors and stuff. But yeah, because she's really chill and she doesn't bother me that much, I'm not going to bother her. I'm going to continue doing my thing, and she's just adorable. I care for her so much, and this is such a new experience for me because I've never had a pet before, and it's just fucking awesome. As you guys can see right now, she's just sitting over there on my bed. She absolutely loves my bed, by the way. I know I mentioned this earlier in the video, but I think my bed is just the most comfortable place for her to sit. Although we got her her own specific place to like rest and sleep and all that stuff. So I'm trying to get her used to that because obviously I don't think she needs to be in my room all the fucking time because I tend to stay in my room with the door closed and I don't want her to feel like she's trapped, you know, that she can't explore and stuff like that. So obviously I'll try to get her to sit in her own bed in the living room around her toys and stuff like that with a litter box nearby and some food and water and all that stuff. Basically everything that she wants, and also she can explore around the place as much as she wants without me having to worry that she's going to do something to hurt herself. One thing I am absolutely avoiding is letting her on the balcony. By no means am I gonna let her on the balcony because she can very easily walk off the edge. It like there's a little gap at the bottom of my balcony where like I can fit my entire foot through. So I'm obviously not going to let her around there because quite honestly I don't even know what I would do if something happened to her because immediately from the moment I saw her and I knew that she was mine, she was gonna be my pet, I was just all these emotions, and yeah, I'm in love with this little kitty. I don't really have much left to say in this video, and I just want to get across that I'm sorry if this video was a little shorter, but I wanted to make a specific video introducing you guys to Cupcake. And if you guys want to see her in like future videos and stuff like that, obviously I'm not going to annoy her. I'm not going to just like stop everything that she's doing just to pull her into a video. That's, you know, I don't want to be like that. However, I felt like it was appropriate to just kind of introduce you guys to her. I mean, she's absolutely adorable, and yeah, I'm probably gonna have some more pictures on my social media of her. So if you guys want to get a better look, I don't know, check out my Instagram or my Twitter or stuff like that, because I'll definitely have stuff there. But anyway, guys, that's all I had to say. I'm gonna wrap this video up here. So yeah, guys, that's pretty much the end of the video. If you guys enjoyed, make sure you smack the like button. If you want to stay up to date on my content, please be sure to subscribe. I'll have my last video in the corner. If you haven't checked that out already, definitely make sure to check it out. I'll have my Discord in the description if you guys want to talk to me. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks very much for watching. Peace out.